When disaster strikes, we count on firefighters to help us. But what happens when they become victims themselves?
Tonight, THV 11's Brooke Buckner takes us to Fire Station 9, where a direct hit from a tornado 2 years ago today didn't stop firefighters from answering the call.
And where now they're building back stronger and smarter than ever.
2 years ago, this lot looked a lot different. What is now rocks and rubble used to be Fire Station 9. After the tornado destroyed it, the Little Rock Fire Department started drawing up plans to rebuild. But this time, they're including a tornado shelter.
And they saw it come over that mountain and said, I think it's going to go right by us. And they said, it's coming right at us.
Firefighters are used to thinking and moving fast in high-stress situations, but nothing could have prepared the crew at Fire Station 9 for March 31st, 2023.
There was about 60 seconds, maybe 67 seconds of time, maybe less than that, and the building was just ransacked.
Despite taking a direct hit, their commitment to their community didn't stop.
The garage doors became an issue. We couldn't open them. The guys did what they did. They hooked up chains and drug them off. So they were able to get the trucks out and go serve.
This is Station 9 before the tornado, built 4 decades ago. It didn't have its own storm shelter, but that's about to change. The International Building Code requires schools and places that house critical emergency operations in the 250-mile-per-hour zone to include storm shelters when they're built.
I'm not familiar when the standard was initiated. I do know that the last 2 fire stations we built, Station 23 and 24 both, have had tornado shelters integrated into the design and construction of the building. So there was no question we were going to do it in this building as well.
A welcomed upgrade after a traumatic day. Now, the Little Rock Fire Department is looking at other fire stations that don't have a shelter.
With the older stations, they are a challenge. We've got a number of things going on right now that looking down the road that we're going to be addressing within those stations. And of course, with the older stations come certain obstacles and hurdles you have to overcome. So we're taking it as a case-by-case basis.
It's a similar conversation happening around the city and across the state.
There's definitely been an uptick from the Little Rock tornadoes. We get a lot of local calls.
Whether it's a home or business, Jimmy Smith with Tornado Shelter Systems says he's seeing more and more people installing them.
Inside a tornado shelter, there's of course minimal risk of injury, so anybody that had any type of injury would have been safer inside a shelter, of course.
It's why Smith recommends everyone have one.
These shelters are made of 3/16 steel on the outside skin. The tubular frame inside is all 1/4 inch 2x2 square tubing, and the base plate is a 3/8 angle iron.
He says each shelter is strong enough to withstand an EF5 tornado, and if one hits and your house is leveled,
this will be the only thing left on the slab.
With severe weather season in full swing, Smith and Durham urge every Arkansan to have a plan if and when a tornado hits, just like Station 9 firefighters did that day. Now, with an even safer spot to go to in the future, at a place that still feels like home.
They're already making plans on where the cornholes are going to be and the horseshoes and this, and we've made arrangements for TV connection on the outside of the building on the little patio outside the kitchen, and a ceiling fan. Just give them an outdoor space so they can just kind of enjoy and relax a little bit.
Until duty calls.
Back in the community, ready to serve again.
Brooke Buckner, THV 11 News.